licks stink. Well, fill licks and the drills. Anyways, if you hear, you know what the song is. But this is my third request, I think. So I'm glad to be teaching it. Thank you for the request. As always, you can just leave another one in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. It might take up to like a week or so for me to get the video up, but it shouldn't take too long. So yeah, on to the song. The intro is quite a fast lick, as you just heard, and it starts on the 7th fret as a power chord on the E. This is in standard, by the way. So you do that, 7th fret power chord, and then it's quite a stretch, but you go get your little finger up to the 10th fret on the A. Okay? So you got 7 and 9, and then you bring your pinky down on the 11, take it off, down to 9 again, to 12, and then back down to 9, all on the A string, while keeping this power chord planted. So it's quite a difficult lick to get round, but once you got it, you'll have it and you'll be able to play it. And he plays that twice. And then, I'll just move so you can see, he moves down to the other end of the neck, and he plays a D power chord, and then 2 A's, and then mutes it, and then another A, and then 2 E's. Okay? So far what we got is this. Okay? That's the first time round, and then the second time round he plays exactly the same thing until he gets to this this bit where it's further down the neck. And he plays the D, and then he hits an open E, and he hits the 3rd, pulls it off, 4th pulls it off, 5th pulls it off. So it's like a kind of grammatic lick, but pulling off as well. So, and then goes back into it. Obviously it's up here, I play it down here, but never mind. You can play it down here at the 2nd fret on the A string, but I wouldn't recommend it because I got fairly large hands myself, and there is no way that I can reach to the 7th fret. It's a massive stretch, it's ridiculous, and it's a lot easier up here because obviously the frets are thinner. So I'd recommend doing that and just learning how to move your hand quickly up and down the neck. It really helps. So that's the intro and kind of verse, because the verse is simple. It's just a B power chord, and then it'll sing for a while, and then you play the little kind of joining riff, kind of bridge riff I suppose, down here, and then another B. Oh. And so you just play that, and you just play those through a few times, and then you get onto the chorus, which goes like this. Big open E, to a G, to a D, then an A. Open E again, G, and then there's the little kind of ending riff, which is A, D, A, 3rd on the E, bend it a little bit, and then big open E. Okay, so that was quite a lot of chords at once there that I told you, but obviously you can go back, you can run through it, you can learn them slowly. I'd recommend doing that, but overall the chorus should sound like this. So that's that, and then there's a little kind of outro riff which is quite quick out of the chorus. Okay, and then he goes back into the. So it's like it's 2 riffs I suppose, but if you know your scales, that's an E minor blues pentatonic. Okay, so open E. 3rd on the E, A, open, then 1, then 2, then that's it, and then back down, right, and then when you go down to the bottom, you then go back up to the 4 and hit that open, and then 5, and then open. then you hit the B again, the second power chord, and power chord on the second of the A, and that takes you back into the verse, which you play through a couple of times before you go back into the intro riff and play it. So it's like this. Okay, and then he goes into the kind of jammy solo, and then back into the chorus again, and that's the end of the song. So I'm not going to teach you the jammy solo because that's just kind of Phil X jamming. I think it would be a bit kind of ripping off, I suppose, if I taught you exactly. So I suppose you can kind of improvise over that, or just not play that bit, let that bit of the song play through, whatever, do what you want. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed learning this song. It's been really good fun to play, actually. I hadn't heard it before it had been requested to me, so thank you for that. That's really nice of you to request it and actually enjoy my lessons enough to ask for another one. As always, like, comment, favourite, subscribe, do whatever you want. I hope to see you in my next lesson. Goodbye.